ladies and gentlemen. SpiffyNeedleGeeks are back, and oh my god, we're actually going to tackle a JRPG. The Herculean task.
Oh, snap.
We're going to be here forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yes, but I figured, you know, I know that all these guys have some experience with JRPGs. I know for a fact that I, for one, am a huge RPG nut. So I figured I would start out by playing, I guess you could say it's an underrated game. It's one that I really do feel a lot more people should at least be aware of, because it's really, really damn good, and that's Eternal Sonata.
Made by Bandai Namco.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, sweet.
Yeah. Technically, Tri-Crescendo is the company that developed the game. Bandai just produced and released it.
Okay.
I love this game already.
Yeah, Tri-Crescendo. Tri-Crescendo, they've done a couple of games. I don't know how. I do know they've contributed to the new Smash game, but prior to this, probably the biggest name under their belt was a game I haven't played but heard a lot of things about called Baten Kaitos.
I'm getting a lot of Rune Factory vibes from this.
Yeah, I love the art style in this game. It's like, I think, like, you know, the Tales games, like, you know, how well animated they can be. I love the art style in this even more. It's like, I love the art style, I love the character designs, I especially love the music, and Brandon, Mr. Piano Man over here, I know he'll really love the music in this game, because it's all classical. Like, there's like no rock themes or anything, it's all classical music.
I'll never forget. Even if the cruel passage of time should wear the threads of my memory so
Yeah, so this beginning here is, I hesitate to really explain because it will spoil some things, so I guess just take it at face value.
A new journey begins.
And apparently that one line has a fuck ton of syllables. You know,
Very poetic so far.
Mm-hmm.
People really seem like staring at the sky.
Amelia.
Make a wish!
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I will explain things as it goes along, because to get the real gist behind, you know, the point of this game, it's probably going to be maybe like, 3 videos or something. You're going to get the gist of what the hell's going on, and, like, or at least where the direction of where this game is going. And, you know, this beginning can be a little confusing. I mean, even it took me, like, you know, 2 playthroughs to really pick up everything that's happening right here in this beginning. But, like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. But all will be made clear in time.
Sudden tone change.
Oh.
And it's for the person who means the most to
Oh,
me.
wait. I don't like this is going. Why is she standing next to a cliff?
Nothing compared to his.
No, don't do it.
Take like 5 really large steps forward, girl. Crying. I don't like where this is. No, please.
I'm gonna.
No, please, no. Fuck.
I can fly. Oh, fuck, I made a terrible
I saw where that was going a mile away. God damn
And, BJ, not to make light of this tragic event, but this girl here, she's actually our main heroine. Her name is Polka. She's voiced by Erin Fitzgerald. And,
hey!
Really?
That's the voice actress of Chie from Persona 4.
Yeah, so a lot of you will recognize her as Chie, but BJ, you will recognize her as Emerin from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm done with this bullshit. Since she's the main heroine, she survives too, doesn't she? God damn it!
Again, I'm trying. I know I shouldn't. Oh, Eternal Sonata, everybody!
So much context was probably just lost over so many.
Eternal Sonata, everybody!
Oh my god, not even 5 minutes in. Not even 5 minutes in.
You okay there?
I'll live.
Is this game killing Ryan?
I don't know if it's the game or DJ's reaction to the place.
I wonder how many people that joke or that reference just flew over it.
What's a Fire Emblem Awakening?
If any of our viewers have played Fire Emblem Awakening, I'm sure they'll understand.
They don't need context. They can go look it up themselves or play the game because it's an awesome game.
So anyway, back to Eternal Sonata.
Yes.
Admittedly, there's not a whole lot of complaints that I have with this game, and I admit this is a minor one, but this right here actually is something that I'm just like, why am I listening to a narration that is deliberately telling me, like, trying to set the mood and everything? I mean, it's one of those things, like, I get what they're trying to do, because like you said, BJ, this is, like, a very artsy, poetic type thing, so I get that they're trying to set the mood, but when you're dealing with a visual medium, like a video game, where I can deliberately see something, I don't need you to narrate the picture for me when I can see just how pretty it is. But that's just me.
Oh god!
6.5 minutes in, and we've yet to get into any gameplay.
It's like, jeez, don't get into Metroid Other M narration bullshit.
Yeah, heads up, it'll be about 15 minutes before we actually get to gameplay. Better grab some popcorn. The first 15 minutes of this game is all setup, which I know that's kind of a deal breaker for some people when it comes to RPGs, like, especially with, like, for example, I know, Persona. Like, Personas 3 and 4, oh my god, those openings before you can actually play the game, it takes, like, an hour to set up. Holy shit. But it's like, 15 minutes in the long run, it's not too bad. But still, it does take up the majority of this first video.
Well, that's alright.
And this narrator is still talking.
The entire atmosphere is made of billions and billions of neurons.
So, in context, what is it exactly that he's talking about?
He's just talking about the village, this starting village that we're in Tenuto. It's basically saying about how beautiful and peaceful Tenuto is. And it's the village where Polka is from.
You, instead of just narrating all of that, you could just simply show it to us very briefly. Because if your graphics and in your art design are made well enough to actually convey that, you don't need to tell us.
Exactly, and and I feel with this game, with like the art direction and the animation and everything, it's like this is something you can just show, like. You can just do some, like, flash screens of this, and, it can kind of paint the picture as is.
It is a place that exudes a peaceful...
And he's still talking.
Tranquility. Tranquil. Tranquil's a Pokemon. Ha. Jesus, I don't care. What's with this fucking tree that keeps showing?
This tree symbolizes everything in life in this village, as well as all of the plantation of weed.
Oh, hey, here we go.
Oh my god, people!
Oh,
It's like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. It's like, okay, enough of the narration.
I really hope people don't. I really hope people don't mind us talking over the narration.
We're commentating it. We're commentating and there's subtitles. I think.
Yeah. I was gonna say, with subtitles, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. And, fortunately, unlike with BioShock, with my current recording setup, you can actually see the subtitles.
Yeah.
The moon is so beautiful, the seawater just can't sit still. Is that true? Really?
Gosh, couldn't they have gotten somebody to do that that little girl voice actress a little bit? That's so very clearly an older woman, just like speaking up her voice.
It's alright.
Well, I mean, it is Aaron Fitzgerald.
Waves when the moon comes out too.
So, I mean, it's like, you kind of have to.
I mean, at least for the most part, at least it make it believable in a matter of speaking.
So like this little girl, she's that girl we saw jump off the cliff earlier.
Yes, this is Poca as a child.
Okay, so this is just a flash. Okay, so then we're not gonna.
Yeah, this is-
So we're not gonna hear this voice for very long.
Yeah, it's a flashback.
Then. Okay, good. I can think of it a little better then.
Yeah, this is Poca with her mother. And, yeah, as if you couldn't tell by the name freaking Polka or the mother's name, Solfege, every character in this game
Has the name of music.
it's a music motif. It's either related to dance styles, musical instruments, music notes, everything. Not just characters, but locations. Or everything is based on music.
I'm living.
Russell, how have you never heard of this game before?
So if
I know I've heard of this game.
Yeah, so if
I
you
just
are
never I just never had a chance to try it.
Yeah, so if you are a huge music buff, you know, you should be able to pick up everything in this game.
I already did. Well, I picked up the first two anyway.
Oh yeah.
You said the mother's name is Solfege?
Yes. Or at least I think that's how it's pronounced. You know, I could be pronouncing some things wrong because, you know, a lot of this stuff is, you know, technically foreign in origin.
No, I think you might be right, and I think I know that term.
If something like that ever were to happen, the only way to stop it would be for you to jump into the ocean.
Just jump into the ocean. That fixes
Those
everything.
big waves will
Apparently.
become calm again.
That was a lame joke. I don't know why. I don't know the context of what's going on right now.
Yeah, I knew it.
Just remember to do a cannonball into the ocean.
Yeah, I remember what solfege means now.
Okay.
Yeah, solfege it's a music solfege is the term for music educational method to teach pitch or sight singing.
Oh, okay.
And polka, we obviously know what polka is.
Everybody Pokemon.
Of course.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
In
Is
France.
this Paris more populated than the one in Kingdom Hearts?
well, you're only in one room, but
we-
there are 4 people here.
Do we get to see France from Italia?
No.
Fuck.
He seems to have calmed down, hasn't he, Doctor? He doesn't look like he's in pain the way he did before.
So where would you say the time era for this game takes place in? Like,
I think it mentioned on the time code it was like in the 1800s.
Yeah. 'Cause here's the thing, like, these people, you know, where we are right now, I know I said that in about like 2-3 videos you get the gimmick of this game, but I might as well say it now just because it's not all that long and I'm not spoiling too much. So that guy on the bed there that they're talking about, that is Frederick Chopin. And anybody who's a music buff or at least a piano buff, you should know who Chopin is. He is a famous piano composer.
Mm-hmm.
Russell, do you know who he is?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes, so basically the gimmick behind Eternal Sonata, this is pretty much like a fantasy dramatic retelling of Chopin's life and his life works. This is very much all about this piano composer.
Path to
Okay,
Sonata.
so now we're getting to game proper. So now we've switched back to Nudo. We will get back to Chopin, you know, relatively soon.
Usual. Mom's probably worried about me. I'd better get home before it gets dark.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. Alright, so because this is a JRPG, I am going to be skipping most of the battles in this game. What I am going to do, though, is that in each area, I'm going to show off the first 3 battles, just to kind of give you all an idea as to, you know, what each map layer looks like. It gives me the opportunity to show off characters and stuff. So, minor battles I'll be skipping the most of, save for the first 3, and then I will also be showing boss battles as well.
Oh well, I'm sure this game is gonna give battle tutorials or such.
Oh yeah, well, I'll be giving the battle tutorial because you can skip battle tutorials, which I actually do, but I can explain.
Alright.
She's
Okay.
fighting with an umbrella?
Yes. Poka.
Agatha!
Yeah, Poka's
Even looks like Agatha, come to think of it.
yeah, Poka's weapon is a parasol. So
No,
here's
oh no, it's fucking Parasol from Skullgirls.
Oh, it plays like Tales of Symphonia.
Exactly. There's actually a lot of things to pay attention to in combat, and, you know, since I'm showing off the first 3 battles, it gives me enough time to be able to explain.
What?
So yeah, run around, hit shit.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's like the Tales of games. It's made by Bandai.
Yeah, very similar. So run around, hit shit. You may notice if you hit the triangle button where it says orange glow, those are your special attacks. So orange glow is actually a healing spell for Poka.
Okay.
You will also notice the shadows on the ground. Those are things you got to pay attention to because every character you can get different attacks based on whether you are in the direct light or you're in shadow. So if Poka was fighting somebody and in shadow, instead of being able to do orange glow, she would be doing Shade Comet, which is a offensive attack.
Oh, that's
then-
actually kind of interesting.
And then sometimes randomly for like a split second, you'll see, like if you're getting attacked, you'll see a topic or a prompt for guarding. If you hit the X button quick enough, then you can guard, and that will be how you can defend and take less damage. And
You
it's
always have more free reign for movement as opposed to Tales of where you can only move in a straight line between you and
you move all around that map.
Well, I know in Tales of Vesperia you were able to move all around.
Yeah, so there's orange glow.
I only played Symphonia.
Yeah.
That was one thing that kind of irked me. Was my limited ability.
Yeah, and because there is no MP, you can do the special attacks as many times as you want. Just as long as that gauge on the left, as long as that gauge, you still have some room on that gauge, that's basically like, that's the equivalent of like, the active time battle.
Oh, so it's kind of like a makeshift Final Fantasy at the same time.
Kind of,
like
yes.
You can only attack when that gauge, until that gauge runs out.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, like a makeshift Final Fantasy, whereas you can only move when your bar fills up all the way.
Yeah. Now there is a lot more to this battle system, but as for what we can do right now, that's pretty much it. Because as you progress through the story, you'll actually gain what's called party levels, and as you increase on party levels, it'll actually open up different things in battle. But for right now, that's pretty much all we got to worry about.
Don't want a little squirrel.
Look at that cute little squirrel.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
There's something mean behind her, isn't it?
I guess you don't want to be touched by me either.
Oh wow, really, BJ?
Well, the way she worded that, I mean, it's like...
Yeah.
Coming by some of Tenuto's famous floral powder. It works very well. Please, give it a try.
I got some good drugs here.
It's like, yeah, Poka the pot dealer. Well, to be honest, like, this floral powder, it is medicine that's made from, like, flower petals and shit that she's trying to sell. It's just right now in the city, there's another medicine called mineral powder that everybody's using because it's much cheaper than floral powder.
Oh, is mineral powder like more efficient than flower powder?
Yes, it is.
It's
more efficient. It's much cheaper. So, it's everybody's pretty much moved on.
Whoa, what?
Some guy got his ass kicked.
How dare you not buy my mineral powder? Well, hopefully the guy did. Oh, actually, I never.
Why are you staring at his legs?
Are you all right?
Those are a nice shade of gray. Green. Fuck.
So she can heal.
Yep. I mean, she's got orange glow, so I mean, yeah, she's a healer.
And are people gonna take lightly to this, or
Did that
does...
help? Does it feel any better?
Stay away from
Nope, that answers my question.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's where I, here, okay, so in this world, basically magic, the whole idea with magic, only people who are about to die can cast magic. So everybody sees magic as some seriously dangerous stuff. So when they see that someone can cast magic, then that means they basically treat magic as a disease.
Wow.
And they're afraid. People are afraid of magic, and because they treat it like a disease, they don't want to be anywhere near anybody. So Polka is actually a very lonely character.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
This healing powder
Now I
cured me.
feel bad
Oh,
for
it
the
must be a
earlier comment.
disease.
Yeah,
Now I
because
feel bad for the earlier comment. Fuck.
yeah, because here she is trying to help people, and it's like, yeah, everyone treats her like garbage.
Burn the witch.
I'd at least be grateful if she healed my wounds.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, she probably cured that guy's concussion he got when he fell on the fucking stone floor. But no, it's
Also,
like,
she
he
didn't
had
actually touch you or
Okay.
anything. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But suffice it to say, that pretty much ends part 1. Again, I know that it was mostly cutscenes and stuff, and things will be explained further along. So, just bear with me, at least for this first part. Next part, more things will be happening, I promise.
No, it's all good.